Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aries weekly money and career reading from March 13th to the 19th, 2023. Aries, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Money and career, March 13th to the 19th, 2023. Aries, money and career. Ooh. All these cards popping out. Okay. Let's get started here. The Empress, creating, growing, understanding. You can be creating something new, be within a project you're creating, working hard to create something. But also, yes, you're in a period of growth in something, whether it's a job, a business, an idea. It is a period of growth. Let me pop these cards first. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, understanding. There's a frustration. So you're creating something. So either you're in a job, in a company, within a team, or starting your own idea, your own business, and there are frustrations. And I feel like they're frustrations with someone specific. Knight of Wands. So either you are frustrated with another Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but it feels like you are dissatisfied, or you're coming to the end of this frustration and dissatisfaction, or of, a period of working with people, BS people, or people not pushing the way you want them to, or a whole team, a whole vibe where you feel like it's not going forward the way you want it to go forward. And it's either financially, with the Five of Pentacles, waiting for finances to come in, waiting for a situation to get unblocked, waiting for decisions, waiting for discussions and people to be on the same wavelength for it to happen. And I feel like you have had enough of this BS nonsense of people not pulling their own weight in a situation, right? Something like that. Four of Swords. Take a breather. You are at the end of that. You are at the end of waiting, working hard. You have the Seven of Pentacles. This is something you've worked hard at, right? And you probably even have invested money in this. And I think you're at the end of a certain energy. Sorry, I'm just pulling this together. A certain energy of dissatisfaction and even hurtful moments here, of not seeing eye to eye with other people within this business, within this job, within this exercise of, pulling a project together, working on something hard, right? Waiting. But I think this is coming all together, really. I think it's coming all together. But you have, look at this, you have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a new start here. What am I doing? I don't know which one to pull first. Okay. So I feel like there's a complete new start in a situation. So whether it's a job, your business, a project you're working on, something creative, something that you've been working on hard, that you've invested money in, waiting, is going to come together. But There's new monies coming in. There's a new offer here. There's a new offer to work on a new platform or with a new team or with a new company, something like that. There's something that's changing completely. The waiting is done because it's almost like you're scrapping something, right? It's beautiful though. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like this situation here, this frustration is coming to an end because you're working with a different company. You're scrapping a company and working with another one if you're working on a project, on an idea. Or, you're in a job with a company and now you're going on over to another company because you're finding a better job, better paid, or someone's offering. You have a new offer. You have a new offer, a new financial offer, a new financial opportunity, but also the opportunity to develop your talent, to develop an idea, to create, a new platform to express yourself and develop maybe an idea, create a project, or create a product or something. It feels creative. Maybe you're writing. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe, again, you're a designer, an architect, a stylist, a chef or something. You're very creative and you've been working on something, an idea, a creation for a while. Maybe you're working on your music, right? And it was frustrating. Or writing lyrics, or writing a book, or writing a script, or working on the foundation of a company, or foundation of building, architecture, designing clothes, designing textiles. I don't know. It is creative. It can also be empathic, being with others, coaching others, helping others. But for me, it really feels like almost like temple. I'm hearing temple. Wow. Okay. Maybe it's a temple for you. Maybe you're building a temple. Wow. Maybe it's just your temple of serenity, of solitude, of creativity, something like that. I don't know why I'm hearing temple. Let me know if that makes sense. But your temple of creation. Oh, maybe you're founding a space of creativity. Maybe you're founding a space for people to come together with ideas. I don't know. But this is the opportunity to change. You have to change. It's almost like this frustration here needs to shift. So maybe you're moving on to another company, getting that same job with a better financial opportunity, in another company. Maybe you are changing platforms. Maybe you're changing, if you're a musician, maybe you're changing studios. Maybe you're working with a different producer. Maybe you're working with different writers. Maybe you're financing this differently. Maybe you're working with different, you're a chef and going into another restaurant. You are shifting the place you're working at, right? Changing. It doesn't mean changing careers. I don't think so. And it's almost like this is a project. This is a project you've been working on. Or, this album, for example, that you're working on. Or this collection of, something that you've been working on. Or this book you've been working on, right? And it's almost like the frustration has pushed you to work with a different editor or a different producer or a different team of people or different musicians or different writers or different something like that, right? Because you're understanding that this job or this project or this idea is not going to evolve the way you want it to if you don't change. But also, there's just an opportunity here that pops in. This triggers you to realize that this here is better than this up here, obviously. So this money coming in, or this new platform, business, company, group of people, team of people, is offering you something, and you're changing everything. And it says also you the opportunity to let go of the frustration and to let go of the idea that it could only be done in one way, or with one team of people, or, you know, with one, how can I say that? For example, it could only be done on a certain platform, right, of social media, something like that, or produced by only one place, right? And you're realizing, wait a second, no, this offer is much better. Let me go over there. Let me go over the competition. That's fine. Let me develop over there, because I've had enough of this nonsense. It's driving me up the wall. Let me move over to the other one that seems more open, more refreshing. But also, it's permitting you, it's allowing you to let go. Let go of a certain way of working. Let go of a certain position you have, political position, that you can only do it one way. Wow, I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, the Tower is realizing that now you can see things and do things in a different way. Why? You know, as you let go of these, almost like it's a death of a phase. It's a death of a phase. And the death of a phase is really... the phase is like just pushing in that same direction, because, and it's not the first time, Aries, because you feel like you've always done it that way. And so, okay, you know, that's the way I know, and that's how I find my money, or that's how I find the people I connect with to develop things, or that's the way I've always done it, but it's not working. The frustration is there. And so you realize that that's not working for you, or it's not going to lead anywhere. And so here you realize, take a breather, whatever that means for you, you know, go on vacation, or take a few days off. And if you can't do that, just go hit the gym, listen to music, meditate, just walk, or walk in nature, or, you know, dance, sing, whatever. But whatever can balance you out and calm you down, in understanding that what you have invested in, what you have been waiting for, this job, this business, this idea, this opportunity is shifting, and you're going to work with other people. There's an offer here permitting you to move in a different direction. Same thing, but just with different people. And I think that you're opening up to a new way. You're opening up to another opportunity that's more interesting, that's more valuable, that makes more sense to you, to this business, to this idea. Take it as it resonates. And so you're opening up, and so you're finally able to let go of those, you know, that way of seeing things, and embracing, you know, a new opportunity. Here you are to it might be hard, but it's really, I think you're really going to feel the importance of the renewal, of the change, of the transformation. And it's almost like letting go unhealthy situations where you know it's not right. You know it doesn't feel comfortable. You know it's not going anywhere. Maybe there are a lot of conflicts. Maybe no one agrees. Maybe the finances are not managed properly, or maybe the idea is just turning around in a circle, and you feel it's not going anywhere, waste of time, waste of money, something like that. And so you're letting go of these unhealthy attachments where you felt that was the only way to do it. And here, this is opening up, maybe a different company, maybe other people, maybe, you know, and this is like, it's also becoming more significant and more important for you to let go. Maybe you're taking a step back, but you're still in it, but you're really understanding that there's a change, and there has to be a change. Maybe it's unexpected, but it can be unexpected with the Tower, but the circumstances in the situation within, you know, the job, the team, the business, whatever you're working on, are not that great. It's creative, right? And you're in a period of creativity and growth, but it's at stagnation, right? You're waiting. You're waiting for results, or you're waiting for the next step to happen, waiting for finances, waiting for this to grow and to be completed. And as you're waiting, this new opportunity sort of shifts everything unexpectedly. And so now, it's really, it's the moment, right, where it's like a revelation to you, where it's the opportunity to break free from the old ways, from the thing you've always done. And maybe it has been holding you back, and maybe that is why it's stagnating, because old ways, right, or just not the right people, or right, not the right connections, and it's just not thinking the same way, not jiving, right? And so this offer here, beautiful offer, is sort of the spark that puts everything in perspective. Like, oh my, I can do this with other people. I don't have to do it with these people. It's my idea. It's my money. I don't need to work with these people because I don't agree with them and I don't see eye to eye. This is the moment where I can do things differently, completely differently. Maybe you're moving to another country, or maybe you're expanding on another platform, and you don't have to, you know, it's not produced by the same person. I see produced, but it doesn't have to be that, right? It's sort of like this is that make or break to push forward from all these challenges. It feels like it's very challenging, Aries, but wow, there you go. There you go. This massive change can be unexpected change. This unexpected offer here, change, is bringing it all together. You are shifting. You're working with other people, or changing countries, or changing contracts, right? It feels like that. It feels like you've been working with the same people, sort of automatically signed with, you know, let's say you're a musician, and you're writing your album, or you're, you know, a writer, and you're writing your book, and you had that editor, or you have your producer, or, you know, and it's just not working, and it's painful, and you've had enough, and you've invested a lot of time and money, and now there's an offer there. But you've always worked with that producer, and you've always worked with that editor, or you have already worked with them, right? You have this sort of thing, ongoing thing, and for some reason it's not jiving this time. And it doesn't have to be that. It can be you in a job, you in a company, of, you know, a company that you already work for, right? Or a job that you already did, and all of a sudden it's just not working, and you're getting an offer somewhere else unexpectedly. And wow, is it a change? And look at that. And all of a sudden it opens up success. It opens up to success, to positive energies, to positive direction, to solving problems, to calm after the chaos, right? Look at this. It's like night and day to make this happen, and just opening up to calm and harmony with this 10 of Cups. You have found the solution, or maybe you were looking for a different company, right? Different entity. And the world, this is all of a sudden that sense of accomplishment, of achievement. Maybe you are looking and maybe finally you find. But this feels unexpected with the Death and the Tower. Unexpected that, you know, something new comes in to change everything. And this is where you, this is something that's coming full circle. Now, finally, success. Finally, a sense of closure and accomplishment, that everything is finally coming together successfully. Honor this achievement, Aries. If you're the one that has shifted everything, that has found this solution to work with other people or to work in a different way or to work somewhere else or whatever, it's a massive change. But my, oh my, is it the joy of having it brought it all to fruition finally, right? With this 10 of Cups and this world. It's made you stronger. It's making you more experienced. And I think that finally this change, I don't know what it is, but it feels so important and so relieving for you. Comment down below, Aries, if this is something that you go through or you feel you're going through, or just if you connect with these energies. And if you don't want to comment, Aries, which I completely understand, just put a heart down below. Let me know you connected with this reading. But this is the moment for you where you're letting go of those harmful illusions about what could happen, how you had to work, or how it was so important to remain with the same people, same company, same vibe, right? And I feel like you're shifting energies and you're really going on a different path, understanding. And I'm not surprised though, but this is really acknowledging your place within the world, right? And acknowledging what you can accomplish in this world and how you make a positive impact, how you are the one that has pushed to the change, even though, you know, I think you were aware, or you are aware of the situation, and maybe you're not aware of the sudden change as rapidly, but you're really, look at these two. Oh my, I mean, it's such a positive change that you have been waiting for, Aries. Beautiful. And you know, this really feels like adapting to new times, adapting to the new world, to the new way of working. Things are different. Things are different from pre-world situation. People don't make money the same way or at the same speed, or things are done differently. And the world has just shifted and was massively projected forward in just a couple of years with the world situation. And because it was massively shifted forward in a way that probably wouldn't have if we didn't have the world situation, it is some of us, I feel most of us, maybe older generation, are just sort of, you know, taking a little more time to adapt, a little more time to understand, a little more time to understand that things are different, that we have to adapt to different, and that we have to do things in a different way, and whether we want it or not. I don't think we have a choice in the matter. Or we do have a choice. We always have a choice, but if we want to make money, if we want to make things happen, we have to make do with what is available out there. And unfortunately, it's not the same. Now, it doesn't mean it's bad. It's different. It's just different. And we don't always know how to do, or we don't always recognize the codes, the signals to adjust and change and make decisions appropriately, you know, in a rapid way, if that makes sense. That's the way it feels. And it feels like here, all of a sudden there's a solution. All of a sudden there's something, you know, completely different that comes in the picture. And that brings a solution to the table of the frustration. Yes. Having to make a decision. And again, again, the Empress. And this Empress is really about growing. And everything you've planted is blooming. Everything you planted is happening. But my, oh my, is difficult. And you didn't recognize you had to change things all right away. Right? And so take a moment. Take a moment to reflect. Take a moment that, you know, to reflect on everything that surrounds you, the different ways, the different people, and just offer gratitude for everything that you have created so far. And that way you can continue to build in this new energy, create even more in your life, can create even more in this new energy. Allow yourself the time and space, really, to enter a different frame of mind, a different way. It's not easy. It's not easy, but ground yourself in this energy. It's vital for everyone's well-being. It's vital for, you know, to be able to continue to grow. Yes, look at that, the world. It's all coming together and successfully coming together. But it's a challenge, and it's a challenge to change. It's a challenge to massively change the way you work, the way you see things, and probably even the way the people you work with. Wow. It's impressive. Wow. Yes, these energies are very, celebrating a new confidence, a new business confidence, a new, you know, empowerment in your ideas and your way of creating and your way of channeling and making things happen. Wow. Amazing reading, Aries. It is something to look forward to, but it's really a perfect example of what everybody is going through, the difficulties, even though some people want to just, you know, make believe that everything's okay and we're going on with our day-to-day life and things haven't really changed and we make money and we're good. No. But I mean, some people are okay, and some people nothing has changed, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not judging anything. I'm just reading energies. But this is a perfect example of the powerful changes we have to do. We have to go with, whether we want it or not sometimes. Not for everybody, right? It's different for each and every one. But sometimes these powerful changes are the only way to be able to build a business, to put ourselves out there, to be empowered, to, you know, make money. Wow. Comment down below. I don't have anything else to say. It's powerful. Very powerful, Aries. Whatever it is you're doing. But share your energy. Share your journeys. Let me know what this is all about. Let me know where you stand on your path and, you know, what you're building, because it's an amazing change. Yes. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Yeah, persevere. You're proving yourself. You felt the necessary change. You felt you had to prove yourself in balancing the finances and prove yourself in finding a solution where, you know, it was a 50-50 financially, or it just had to come back to something like an equal give and take. It wasn't balanced anymore. Maybe someone was spending too much, or maybe the finances weren't managed correctly, or something like that. The Six of Pentacles is really about finding that financial balance again, right? And sharing, caring, being there for others, doing business or doing this project, building this project in a more mindful way. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your path, for liking, for subscribing. If you've just popped in or you haven't already, thank you so much for that. That is a wonderful support for this channel. So thank you for all your support. Thank you for everybody watching. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Have a great week, Aries. Take care. Bye-bye.